trying to take vacation and destroying everything around me because I can't calm down. I don't know.
I'm a wreck when we're off the road. I don't know what to do with myself.
Like you hear about like Joe Walsh destroying hotel rooms or whatever. I just destroy my apartment and then rebuild it.
Yeah.
It's not necessarily fun, but it happens. But you find yourself in a situation where, like, you know, we were all pretty much troublesome kids. And now, a lot of the things that you used to do as a kid for fun that you might have got away with, you're not going to get away with now. And also, they might be stupid things. So, I don't know, it just escalates into a point where, you know, it's like throwing a TV out of a window is boring. Let's see if we can drive a car off the roof, you know. Put a brick on the pedal. I had a very, very strict upbringing. I wasn't allowed to listen to music, except for old Elvis Presley and Jimmy Swaggart gospel records.
The cool thing.
I mean, this Jimmy Swaggart thing that's gone on in the last few things is like no big surprise because I was raised on Jimmy Swaggart religious tapes from when I was 5. We had a reel-to-reel deck and we bought them all. This just went on, you know, for years and years and years, and then finally I was, you know, accused of doing drugs and drinking and all this stuff that I wasn't doing. And I was kicked out of my house for not cutting my hair, and it was above my ears at the time. And I was 16, and, you know, and at that point, I just said, well, if I'm going to be accused of all these things, I might as well find out what they're all about. And, you know, and so I just, you know, maybe I got on the wrong track, but I seem to have pulled it together somewhat on my own. And it took a long time, and it's still, even to this day, I still have to deal with, you know, coming to grips with certain things that happened during my childhood and certain things I wasn't allowed to do and allowed to hear and everything like that. So I'm still exploring every field of music I possibly can. You know, I feel like I got a lot of catching up to do.
These days, Axl Rose is the only remaining member of Guns N' Roses, the only original member left. And considering the rest of the guys left on bad terms, a reunion seems highly doubtful. Sorry, guys. But if you never got to see a live Guns N' Roses show back in the day, here is Axl and Slash to tell you what you missed.
Live playing is 50% of what we are about as far as a band, maybe even more than that. I mean, you record. I'm one of those people that enjoys recording. You know, even though we've only done it seriously once, I mean, I like to put everything into it. And then to go out and play it live is, you know, the other half of the other side of the coin, you know. It's great. I mean, it's the best. Playing in front of a crowd that's, you know, really enthusiastic is one of the best feelings you can ever have, you know. It's the most fun. It's great.
We like playing our songs. Also, it's like, you know, I give the light people and everybody a hard time because I don't like to follow the set list because I like to go off the feel of the band and the feel of the crowd. And, like, what I think the band's going to be able to play the best and go for the best vibe with the crowd. You know, so it makes every show just a little bit different. And we never know how we're going to end the show. I mean, we never know if we're going to do an encore or we're going to play for a long period of time or if, as the case happens a lot of times, if I'm going to get, like, pissed off and leave. Because something always happens at the end of a show for me, for some reason. I don't know why. It's like the last song, something happens. You can see on the live MTV thing, it's like, you know, everything was pro except this monitor man that didn't have a clue of what was going on. And the crowd's hearing the show, everything's great. We're hearing spaceships land on stage, backwards echoes,
I was like, what's that?
screaming
What's
feedback. You know, the drummer doesn't know Steven doesn't know what's going on. You know, finally I tried to nail the monitor man with my microphone, and my tour manager moved, and I nailed him. So, but you can, you know, that was messy.
Yeah.
But it leaves for some excitement. People never know what's going to happen, you know, and they never know if I don't come back, it's like, that's low D.